sister out in Houston, so they flew her out the state. Told me to stay down, watch my move and be safe. Said I got your back, and that's for sure we out the way. I said I'm locked in, trying to hit the board and hit the charts and go like top 10.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I've always wanted to say that for a while. Let me formally introduce you to me and tell you who I am. I am Khadijah Deanna Kiara Cook, MBA. Put some respect on my name, number one. Number two, I really wanted to start a channel for a long time. Like, prior to me moving to Houston, it was just something I was so fueled up and pumped up to do, because I'm like, I live a very interesting life. Sometimes I look around and I have to ask myself, is this a movie? Seriously, is this a movie? But now I be real life. Thankfully, I have my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, to keep me sane. I have my best friend, Tyler. I have a few other amazing people in my life. Shout out to them. They know who they are. Like, they really do. And I just really like being happy. I like motivating. I like encouraging. I like helping people with their business. I like being me. And, like, that's just what it is. But I could have never imagined that I would be where I am right now. Just because so much stuff went into getting me into this exact moment. Like, so much stuff. Like, I'm still recovering so much stuff. 2022 was something. 2023 was something. I don't even think that's a word. It was something. Like, yeah. I don't know. Like, I can look at this camera and say, like, I really feel good. Like, I feel confident. I feel great. Like, I feel how I feel, a little, like, better than I felt prior to me getting to this moment. But I guess in order for context, I'll just show you and you can kind of see, and I can fill in the bits and pieces of everything. So I guess let me just give you verbally. So 2018, me and my best friend moved in together. We moved to Lake Wylie, South Carolina. Or Clover, South Carolina, but I literally lived on the border. Like, I crossed over the lake and I'm in North Carolina. Crossed back over the lake, I'm in South Carolina. We did that, really enjoyed it. So when 2020 came, of course, you know, it was the pandemic going on and whatnot. And we were like, okay, our lease is up. We've been there for 2 years. It's like, okay, what are we gonna do now? Like, what are we gonna do? So we moved to the other side of the lake. We moved to Tega Cay, also known as Fort Mill, but I lived in the Tega Cay township. So I enjoyed being on the other side of the lake. And then after those 2 years were up, it's like, okay, what are we gonna do? And I had been wanting to move to Texas since, like, forever. But I guess to put a number on it, like, I was serious about it. Like, breaking up with my boyfriend 2018 about it. Serious. But as you see, still didn't happen for another 4 years. But all in all, I'm here. Thank God and praise to the Most High. Like, I'm here. Like, I'm here. Like, so much went into me being here, but I'm here. So, in 2022, when it was time for our lease to be up, it's like, okay, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna stay in South Carolina? Are we gonna stay in Charlotte? Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do that? And I told Tyler, I was like, I think I'm ready to move to Houston. Well, I don't know. Let me take that back. I'm lying. I said I'm ready to move to Texas. Texas had always been in my heart, but I never knew where in Texas. So we flew from Charlotte to LaGuardia, had a layover. And then from LaGuardia, we flew to Dallas. And then once we got to Dallas, like, it just kind of felt like Charlotte to me. And I mean, I could be a bit off, but that's how it felt to me, like, my personal experience. I think my parents were like that. I didn't like it. I just was like, why would I move from one place to move to the same place? They got the same feel. So we rented a car and did all of this stuff. Got to Houston. Well, was driving to Houston on 45 South. Now I know because I know the roads. But was driving, and the closer I got to Houston, I was like, I feel it is happening. And I don't know what was happening, but it was happening. And the company that I was working for, the office was in the Woodlands. So North Houston, essentially. Was there, and I'm like, okay, I feel good. I feel good about this. So a lot transpired over the summer. Like, my mom got into a car accident. My brother ran into some trouble. My dad was in the hospital. It was just a lot. And I remember Tyler telling me, like, hey, I think I'm gonna move to Houston too. Well, yeah. So we like did this extensive research. Did this extensive research, looking around, looking at different places, reading a lot of reviews. And then we finally compiled a list, and we visited, and we settled on the place that we were gonna move to. And then we did it. And then I got here in September of 2022. I went to San Francisco and had the time of my life in October of 2022. And then I lost my job November 2022. Yes. But prior to getting to that point, the movers was holding our stuff hostage. I don't know why, because a $2,000 move turned into a $10,000 move. Thank God we had the funds to just be throwing money to get our stuff back. Contracts were unclear. Just so much stuff happened. And then I lost my job, and I lied about it to my parents, because you literally just moved across the country, left everything you ever known, like your sense of stability, security, or whatever. Your move went up an additional $8,000 that's coming out, your account, split between me and Tyler. Of course, all the other moving expenses that we had to pay, first month's rent, this, that, and the third, lights being on, Wi-Fi, just random travel stuff that you buy. When you move or whatever, you be at Walmart, just buying random stuff, just money just disappearing. Went home for Thanksgiving with no job. Went home for Christmas / New Year with no job. And now that I think about it, like, it was nobody but God that got me through those times, because I was at home for like anywhere from 5 to 12 days, just not working, freestyling, and just praying to God. And it's like, shout out to Trey for allowing me to have a place to stay when I came home. And like my friends that were there, like, everyone was just real supportive of everything that I was going through. And fast forward to now, like, I'm okay. But I guess I'll kind of just I'll just show you what I'm talking about. Like, I'll show you. But welcome. Like, I hope we're gonna have a great time together. We're going to talk about business. We're going to talk about motivation. We're going to talk about life. And we're definitely going to be talking about God, because I would not be who I am today at all. Not even a little bit. Like, if that man didn't just be in my life and was looking over me every step of the way. But yeah, let's jump into it. Welcome. Okay, so this is us cruising in from LaGuardia. And I just want to say that this flight was horrible. And we picked up our Toro car. Had to check everything and make sure that it was good, because y'all not getting no extra money out of me. A car. And then this is us just cruising around Dallas. Just a few still shots, still moments of us, the things that we saw. And this is the next day, getting ready to leave, feeling good, looking good, just having a good time, looking good, like I look good, okay, feeling good too.
29A, I-45, US 75.
The wind is really not playing, and it's blowing my hair. But I look good though.
Talk about it, baby, but it ain't no use. See, it wasn't looking when I pushed. Hold the way, you fucking with my groove. Get lost, babe, making moves. I ain't talk about it, baby, but it ain't no use.
red this map is. Like, that's Houston every day, okay? I also do want to interject that I was later pulled over that night. Yeah.
Drinking my juice at the bar.
Tyler tried to be grown and order ice cream at this one place. I'm gonna show y'all what he got. You got all that extra cone. You look disappointed. What you have to say about your actions today?
I need another scoop. I'm about to ask for another scoop.
They not gonna give you another scoop.
Our trip kind of got short because one of our friends' moms passed away.